Hey everyone, I just want to give you a quick overview of my two most used tools. So I didn't really think to myself, what are tools I use all the time? And to be honest, I didn't have to think too hard because it comes down to the Paolini Pocket Rule. This is the 6-inch. So it has, this one in particular has a metric scale and an imperial scale. Also here as well. And there's a stop collar. So what's nice is I can set it to a certain distance and then I can, for example, I can figure out the thickness and I can transfer it to another piece of stock. Super useful. The other thing that I like about too is, unlike most rulers, this has a little tiny divot right here, so that way you can have your pencil right in line or pen in line with the edge. That way you're getting a much better line that's closer to the measurement you want. Because when you do it without, there's a little offset. So I like that feature of this a lot. I do use this in my house for all kind of uses. So it's not just good for the workshop, it's also good for your home too. Now this one, I like the stainless steel version over my aluminum one. I use this most of the time. Now there's a couple differences about this. So what you'll notice here is there is a scale here, not a scale here, and also there's a scale over here as well. So there are more scales. I do find this one to be useful. So I can set it on a surface and see, how tall my bits are. This also has a 32mm holes. That way, if you want to do shelf pins, you can use a VIX bit for that to drill those holes perfectly centered. It's less likely to get scratched up. And I do think the thinner blade helps me determine, for example, flatness a bit better. So I can use it for that. Obviously, I can check to see something is square. It's just an overall great square to have. Now, another thing I love about it are these little holes, so they're for scribing. That way, if you want to make a line, you set it to whatever measurement you want and you draw it. So I've done other videos about this. I'll try to link those, but if you don't have one of these, I highly suggest it. If you're thinking, man, I don't know if I can afford Woodpeckers, this one's a great place to start. I think it's 40 bucks. I know that's not cheap per se, but it's 40 bucks and you can have it for a very, very long time. So I hope this was helpful for you guys, and I'll see you guys in the next video.